Man, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy David back with another video. Y'all know what we're doing on this channel, man. And welcome back to the beginner series. Y'all been rocking with me for a while, especially since the beginning of the new year. I appreciate y'all, all the love y'all showing with this beginner series. It's been amazing. But let's go ahead and dive into this leg workout today. So you already know when it comes to working out, we always want to warm up, and specifically on leg days. Yes, I like working on the treadmill and doing that slight incline, but on a leg day, if your gym has it, man, hop on that Stairmaster. This is a great way to warm up your quads, to warm up your hamstrings, that whole posterior chain. Just a really good way of getting blood into your lower body more effectively than the treadmill. But again, I understand that not every gym has a Stairmaster, but if it does, man, hop on that thing and get yourself some cardio in for about 10 minutes and really get that blood flowing. And this right here ain't nothing new under the sun. Y'all know we're gonna always do our hanging, especially on a day like this where we're gonna be squatting and we're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on our spine. I wanna just go ahead and really decompress that spine, get some nice fluid, new blood flowing in between my spine so that I'm just feeling nice and fresh. And another thing I wanted to shoot this day for y'all was to show y'all just the importance of foam rolling. So I really do this especially on my leg days to make sure that I'm getting blood and proper blood flow and moving around all that lactic acid that's built up within my legs, especially for my hamstrings, for my glutes, as you can see right here, even working on my calves and also my Achilles. And then right here, even my tibialis. So I'm really just rolling everything. My tibialis, my shins. I'm just trying to get blood flow through all the areas. And you can, as you develop in your own personal, fitness training journey, you'll understand, what you really want to warm up and spend time on. But for me, I really like to make sure that I'm getting blood flowing throughout my whole body, even my upper back right now. As I mentioned, we're going to be squatting. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting proper blood flow everywhere and just getting all that soreness out from, all the other workouts. But now let's go ahead and get into the actual workout. So we're going to be starting off with calves. So right now I'm going to set myself up here at the Smith machine. If your gym has a standing calf machine, then go ahead and use that. But we're going to have to retrofit this out to hit our needs. So we're going to get on this Smith machine right here, and we're going to go ahead and load it up with some weight. And right now I'm using just the bare floor to extend my foot up and really get that dorsiflexion and make sure that I am extending all the way to the top. I'm not in a rush to do this. So you can do it from the floor, but a lot of times if you have, some bumper plates or something that you can elevate your heel with, not your heel, but your toes with, do that. And you can see right now, I am going very slow and making sure I'm going slow under control and really getting that stretch on my calf. That's going to be super important for your calf development. So don't skip calves. Make sure you're definitely throwing that in your routine. I like to do those first just because if you leave it at the end of the workout, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to get done. So just go ahead and knock out those calves in the beginning of the workout. I promise you it's not going to hinder you in any way with all the rest of the exercise you're going to be doing. Next up, we're getting into squats. So we're going to be doing some barbell back squats, a staple movement for growing your legs overall and just good muscle development as a whole, as squats is going to tax your whole body. I mean, this is going to hit your core, it's going to have some back muscles. Obviously, it's definitely going to hit your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, but it's really an overall movement. As you see right now, I'm taking my time, really warming up with the bar and getting my central nervous system used to the range of motion and being explosive with it. And when it comes to squats, I like to use the clips on each side just to make sure that weight is not moving from here to there. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to really, have to worry about sliding the weight off one side or the other. You're going to bail out, which I can show you in a later video how that is done properly. But as you can see, now we're just warming up. And then, hey, coach popping in on us again to make sure that we're getting our proper depth, make sure our foot placement is correct, and that we're doing, knees over toes and making sure that we're not using improper form and making sure that we're, going to the max here. So really pushing ourselves to get every bit and every rep out of this with using good clean form, making sure that bar path is in the same alignment as our bodies, right? And then we're gonna go up. This is gonna be our top set just to hit some heavier weight, really tax that central nervous system. But don't be afraid to go a little heavy when it comes to legs, because your legs, your quads, they are a big muscle group. They can take a lot of beating and whatnot. And of course that comes with being able to tax and hit and I guess be able to handle a lot more heavier weight. So don't be afraid to put on some heavier weight. Of course, use proper form. Make sure you use a spotter. Right now, I'm setting a bad example because I don't have the racks out, the safety racks out, just in case if the weight is too heavy, I can bail out and use those safety racks. So please be better than me, but I know what kind of weight I am able to handle, especially for the rep range we're going for. Again, check the bottom of the description for all of the exercises, the sets, and the reps. Moving on, we're going to be going on to some walking lunges. Walking lunges is another great movement for hitting, especially those stabilizer muscles. And I like to do walking rather than stationary, just because, again, like I said, it hits a lot of those stationary muscles. It's really going to activate your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, obviously, and it's just more taxing as a whole. Because with this, we're going to be walking, you want to get 10 reps on each leg. So you're going to walk down for 10 reps and then walk down again for another 10 reps, or however far you need to walk to make sure you're getting all your reps in. But with this is really going to hit you, so make sure you take a good enough break in between, maybe a minute to a minute and a half, maybe even 2 minutes in between these sets, because it's really going to tax your cardiovascular system. Next up, we're gonna hit some hamstrings. So we're gonna do some barbell RDLs. You can do barbell or you can do dumbbells. I particularly use the barbells in this instance, and I'm using the 25-pound plates just because that allows you to get further down to the ground and give you a deeper stretch when it comes to stretching out those hamstrings. If you use the plate, you just shorten up that range of motion a little bit. You're not able to get that deep stretch. But again, make sure you're going and using proper form and allowing those hamstrings to really stretch out. And make sure you keep that bar as close to your body as possible. And then for the final exercise of today, we're gonna hit some goblet squats. So you can also, goblet squats, if you're too taxed at the end of the workout and goblet squats might be a little too much with, some weight, you can do body weight squats. Right here, we're really just trying to pump blood. Again, use good form, but we're trying to pump blood into our quads and get the most out of the workout. We're gonna do that for 3 sets, of course, and coach is like, hey, good job. But man, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this workout. Try it out for yourselves. This is a great staple workout for starting off your legs. I'm going to do a follow-up leg workout where I go to a bigger gym that has a few machines that I think are essential if you have access to them, to doing those at the beginning of your journey when it comes to weightlifting. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that, and we out, man. Stay prayed up. Let's go.